Hey stargazers, can you believe there's a huge celestial event coming up? Picture this. A star so bright that it could throw shadows on Earth during the day. That's what we might see with the star Betelgeuse in the Orion constellation, which is acting pretty mysteriously right now. Scientists think it might be gearing up for a supernova explosion, and it could light up our sky like never before. So when will this happen? And what will it look like? Betelgeuse is about 650 light years away from us, and isn't your average star. It's a red supergiant and one of the brightest stars out there, shining over 100,000 times brighter than our sun. This star has been known to many ancient civilizations and has guided travelers for ages. Its reddish color makes it stand out in the night sky. If you think about it, if Betelgeuse replaced our sun, it would extend all the way out to Jupiter. Even though it's much younger than the sun at only 10 million years old, it's huge and burns through its fuel quickly, which means it doesn't have long left before it goes supernova. When larger stars reach the end, they don't just fade away, they explode in an event that's really hard to comprehend. It could be so bright that it outshines entire galaxies. The last time Earth saw a supernova this close was in 1604, before modern telescopes. That explosion, known as the Kepler supernova, was so bright you could see it during the daytime for weeks. Ancient records from that time remind us how special these events are. Recent activity. Recently, Betelgeuse has been acting strange. Between late 2019 and early 2023, its brightness dropped significantly, a phenomenon called the Great Dimming. It got noticeable enough that even casual stargazers could pick up on it. This made many think we might be decades away from seeing it blow up. In April 2023, it suddenly returned to its usual brightness, and then its brightness shot up by 50%. Stars like Betelgeuse usually have predictable brightness cycles, so this change raised eyebrows. Scientists think maybe it's blowing off some gas, similar to a volcano, affecting how we see it. No one knows exactly what will happen next. Some researchers say it could be nearing the end of its carbon-burning phase, while others think it's still in the helium-burning stage. The truth is, scientists agree that Betelgeuse will likely become the next Milky Way supernova, but figuring out when is anyone's guess. It could be decades or up to 100,000 years. When we look at Betelgeuse, we're really seeing light that left 650 years ago. So, while we're speculating about its future, the star's fate might have already happened. When it finally goes, we'll have a front row seat to a cosmic show. Cosmic perspective. This summer, another supernova in a nearby galaxy caught everyone's attention, which looked like what many of us predicted for Betelgeuse. This reminds us how connected everything in the universe is. The explosion will not just affect stars. It will also have cultural implications. When Betelgeuse finally blows, it could inspire art, literature, and change how people view the universe. Plus, it could affect technology on Earth, especially with satellites being more sensitive to radiation. In the end, Betelgeuse serves as a reminder that everything in the universe is always changing. While stars die, new ones are born, ensuring the circle of life continues in the cosmos. A star with a story. Okay, stargazers, get this. Can you imagine a star blowing up so big it casts shadows on Earth, even during the day? Well, that might happen soon with Betelgeuse in the Orion constellation. This star is acting weird, like it's about to explode in a supernova, and it could light up our sky like crazy. But when will it happen? And what will it look like? Scientists think this explosion could show us some cool stuff. Let's check out what's up with Betelgeuse, and what it might do to Earth and the solar system. What makes Betelgeuse special? Betelgeuse is about 650 light years away in Orion. It's not just any star. It's a super bright red giant, shining way brighter than our sun. But why do we care? It's not just bright, it has a history. People have watched it for centuries. Its name even comes from an Arabic phrase about Orion's hand. People used it to guide them when they traveled and wondered about it when they looked up at the sky. Its red color makes it stand out in Orion. Can you think about a star so big that it makes our whole solar system look small? If Betelgeuse were where our sun is, it would reach all the way to Jupiter. Not just any giant, but one of the biggest and brightest stars in our sky. A red supergiant named Betelgeuse. And when it dies, it won't go quietly. It will explode with a brilliance so powerful that it could light up Earth's sky for weeks, even during the day. This isn't science fiction. This is a real star, a real event, and it could happen any day now. Scene: starry sky. Zoom into Orion constellation. Narrator: look up at the night sky. Do you see the constellation of Orion the Hunter? There, glowing with a faint reddish hue, is Betelgeuse, a star so massive it could swallow our entire solar system. But here's the twist. We are watching it in its final act. Scene: time-lapse of a star pulsing. Narrator: Betelgeuse is no ordinary star. It's 650 light-years away, about 1,000 times the size of our sun, and over 100,000 times more luminous. But in 2019, something strange happened. Betelgeuse dimmed. A lot. So much. In fact, that astronomers around the world started whispering, "Is this it? Is Betelgeuse about to explode?" Scene: scientists watching monitors, telescopes turning. Narrator: astronomers studied it nonstop. Some thought it was a dust cloud. Others said it might be starquakes, like giant tremors in the star's surface. Then in 2023, it got bright again. But not just normal bright. Brighter than ever before. Now, scientists are more convinced than ever this star is unstable, and time might be running out. Scene: Earth under a glowing sky. Narrator: so what happens when Betelgeuse explodes? The explosion, a supernova, would release more energy in a few weeks than our sun will emit in its entire lifetime. From Earth, it would appear as a second sun, visible during the day, casting shadows at midnight. Scene: ancient texts, stargazers, monks looking at the sky. Narrator: the last time something like this happened, it was 1604, the Kepler supernova. People in Europe and China recorded it in ancient texts. They believed it was a sign from the heavens. But this time, we have telescopes, satellites, and AI to observe it. And millions of people will watch the sky, in awe, in fear, in wonder. Scene: Earth's magnetic field, satellites, auroras. Narrator: will it be dangerous? No. Even though it's huge, Betelgeuse is far enough away that its explosion won't harm Earth. But the radiation might slightly affect satellites. And the night sky? It may never look the same again. Scene: galaxies forming, stars being born. Narrator: and here's the beauty of it. From the death of Betelgeuse, new stars and planets will be born. Supernovas are how the universe recycles matter. Even our bodies contain atoms forged in a star's heart. So when Betelgeuse dies, remember, we are witnessing creation through destruction. Closing: soft piano music. Narrator: gentle tone. Will Betelgeuse explode tonight? Next week? Next year? No one knows. But one thing is certain. When it does, the universe will remind us that even in death, a star can become eternal. Text on screen. Glowing star, subscribe for more cosmic wonders. Telescope, keep looking up. The universe is speaking.